sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's all about our live coverage of the Champions Finals, coming right up. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Can he play it in? It might be. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Cole. On to Alaba. Nicely cut out. This is how it looks for the home side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside David Alaba in central defence. Ousmane Dembele starts with Joe Cole out wide. And in attack today, Saïd Al-Owairan starts with Diego Forlan. Opportunity! And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. They've regained possession. Now he must favour the cross. A memorable occasion for David Alaba, as today will be his 50th appearance for the club. It has to be! There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Papin. It's there for him! And a decent save, full credit. Elects to go short. Mascherano. Van Dijk. Can they convert? Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
And the short option preferred. Joao Cancelo. Well, we really have to call that a squandered opportunity, Stuart.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper. He should have made him work harder there.
N'Golo Kanté. Saïd Al-Owairan. Frimpong. On attacking possibilities. Jeremy Frimpong. Kanté. Frimpong. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. It'll be a corner. Dembele. Shot attempted, making sure it didn't get past him. Kanté. Measured pass intended for Dembele here. Dembele. And Grealish. Jean-Pierre Papin. Well, he's lost the ball. Dembele. Now with Forlan. Can he get them level? Oh, good work by the keeper.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance.
Oh, good work by the keeper.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
That'll be a corner. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. Al-Owairan. Al-Owairan. Determined block. And they might be trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Determined block. And they might be trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Can they cash in? And now the delivery. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? And now the delivery. And the keeper got there. Poor pass. Poor pass.
Well, the visitors, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. Well, the visitors, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Lost possession. Yes, a really effective performance all in all. Lost possession. Corner. Successfully cut out. Corner. Forlan! Just couldn't get it through. Successfully cut out. Forlan! Just couldn't get it through. Jack Grealish. Papa. And on to Mascherano. Jack Grealish. Papa. Lamar. Chance to do damage. And on to Mascherano. Dembele. Lamar. Dembele. Chance to do damage. They bought themselves a bit of time. Dembele. Dembele. And they bought themselves a bit of time. Conte has it. Said Al-Owairan. De Jong. Dembele. Conte has it. Said Al-Owairan. Dembele. De Jong. Dembele. Conte De Jong. An alert intervention. Conte now. And there it is, the half-time intervention. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Well read by Mascherano. Well read by Mascherano. It's with Joao Cancelo. Lamar. Govou. Dembele. And a goal! It's with Joao Cancelo. It's a two-goal lead now. Lamar. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 as and a goal to increase their advantage. It's a two-goal lead now. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. But a good piece of tidying up. Sydney Govou. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. But a good piece of tidying up. Now with Mascherano. Sydney Govou. Oh, they couldn't keep Dembele. It. Now with Mascherano. Mendy. Oh, they couldn't keep it. Promising attack this. Mendy. Promising attack this. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. This is very rare indeed. 3 substitutes coming on at the same time. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. This is very rare indeed. 3 substitutes coming on at the same time. Alert defending. Dembele on the ball. Al-Owairan. Alert defending. Oh, great defending. Govou. Dembele on the ball. And so great defending left for play in this one. And can they make one of these passes? And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, spot on with that challenge. Can they make one of these passes count? He's in behind. Govou. Well, spot on with that challenge. Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. He's in behind. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0 pass. Well, the post getting in the way there. And in the end, no damage done. Oh, that's an interesting pass.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in.
Well, the
Such a
post
good
getting in the way there. And in the end, no damage done.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
For him. He went for power over placement.
Well, you're right. He decided to go for the power, which in the end he couldn't control.
Oh, he's
He'll be furious with himself. That's a big miss.
Not to be for him. He went for power over placement.
Well, you're right. He decided to go for the power, which in the end he couldn't control. He'll be furious with himself. That's a big miss.
Well, not the pass he had in mind. Govou, Cole. Oh, good defending to stop the pass he had in mind. Govou, Dembele. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Al-Owairan. Possession given away, unfortunately. Federico Valverde. Al-Owairan. Forwards. Possession given away, unfortunately. Dembele. And here's forwards. Can he make it count? Another goal! Dembele. The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. And here's Lemar. A lopsided. Can he make it count? 4-0. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. Valverde. A lopsided contest. 4-0. Possession 1. Diaby. Valverde. Possession 1. Diaby. Nicely worked by Govou. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Corner kick forthcoming. Nicely worked by Govou. Taken short. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Defender. Corner kick forthcoming. Well, a joy to watch. Taken short. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Tomori. Now with De Jong. Well, a joy to watch. This is Tomori. Now with De Jong. David Alaba under genuine pressure. And that's an important intervention. 5 minutes left. David Alaba under genuine pressure. And that's an important intervention. 5 minutes left. And on to Al-Owairan. Well, they've lost the ball. Jeremy Frimpong. Frankie de Jong. And on to Al-Owairan. Well, they've lost the ball. Dembele. Well, he made contact with the crossbar. Goal kick here. Dembele. Dembele. Valverde. Well, he made contact with the crossbar. Goal kick here. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Govou. Valverde. Is this the moment? And on to Al-Owairan. A goal. But well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Govou. Al-Owairan. Is this the moment? And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters. Will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. And this confrontation is under. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed.
And this confrontation is underway. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and a warm welcome on player, what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it's all about our live coverage for the Champions Finals coming right up. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, they need to bounce back today, Derek. They weren't quite good enough last time out. They've got to show more energy here.
In the centre of midfield. And the lineup for the home side. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. David Alaba plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Claudio Marchisio plays alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And up front, Sidney Govou plays with Saïd Al-Ouairan. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Fernand Mendy starts with Jesus.
They're in here, Derek.
Could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. Oh, he's missed the chance to
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Fernand Mendy starts with Jesus.
They're in here, Derek.
Kylian Mbappe. Oh, he's missed the chance to open the scoring.
Well, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss.
He brings up the 300 mark in terms of appearances for the club, and he'd better enjoy the moment. Kylian Mbappe.
Well, what a good sign he's turned out to be.
Excellent defending. Oh, sure, it's a chance. Well, it is a special day for this fellow as he brings up the 300 mark in terms of appearances for the club, and he'd better enjoy the moment.
Well, what a good sign he's turned out to be. He's been a top...
Oh, sure, it's a chance. It is to be a throw. Save. Theo Hernandez has taken it away. Opportunity it is to be a throw-in. And a goal! They start as they need to continue. They make the opening statement. And he's taken it away. 1-0 then. Opportunity it is. And a goal! They start as they need to continue. They make the opening statement. 1-0 then. The pass not finding its target. Now what can they do from here? Goalkeeper in charge of the situation. And the pass not finding its target. He's driven in the corner. Now what can they do from here? Goalkeeper in charge of the situation. Him down. He's driven in the corner. Well, really closing him down. And a good tackle. Govou. Marchisio. Dembele. On to Govou. And a good tackle. Promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. And the keeper was up to the task. Dembele. On to Govou. Trying something slightly unconventional. A promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. And the keeper was up to the task. Who can they pick out? Well, trying something slightly unconventional, but not close to scoring. They could pick out a teammate. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Now with Papin. And return to Papin. They could pick out a teammate. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And a tidy challenge. They look as though they want to make this move count. Papin. It might be. And a tidy challenge. Keeper dealt with it. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. It might be. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Virgil van Dijk. Great vision to switch the play. Dembele. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. Virgil van Dijk. Great vision to switch the play. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. Papa, Govou. Really vital interception here.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had most of the ball, but without really creating
They've
enough
lost
chances.
the ball.
They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker.
Really vital interception here. Well, looking to put the ball to good use.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had most of the ball, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
Well, looking to put the ball to good use here. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum. So, a level contest. 1-1. Now with Papa. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper. Surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Now with Papa. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Dembele on the ball. We saw the situation developing. Saïd Al-Owairan. Jeremy Frimpong. Dembele on the ball. And we saw the situation developing. Govou. Al-Owairan. To the goal that puts them ahead. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Al-Owairan. To the goal that puts them ahead. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Additional minute. Govou. And return to Navas. Well, as they kick off again. 2-1 the current state of affairs. And the electronic board showing one additional minute. To address their charges. It is half-time here. And return to Navas. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And successfully cut out. Sydney Govou. And successfully cut out. Plenty of options. But nothing comes of it. Oh, maybe the equaliser. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Plenty of options. But nothing comes of it. Oh, maybe the equaliser. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Getting in there to Frankie de Jong. Now with Cole. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Govou. Getting in there to intercept. Jean-Pierre Papa. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Govou. And an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. And you don't want to lose possession there. Well, Jean-Pierre when you Papa. Can rely on your keeper. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Teammates available. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Crisp and clean. And you don't want to lose possession there. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. What can teammates available. This could level it. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Defending of the highest order. Papa. Oh, he's What can they do from here? Mbappe's finish, his goal. Chance to finish. And that is defending of the highest order. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Papa. Oh, he's through here. Mbappe's finish, his goal. And level again here. This has been quite the roller. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Cole. Papa. Superbly read and executed. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Position you've got to say. But a good Cole defending to bring it to an end. Superbly read and executed. To take the lead. Great defending. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly.
Useful looking position, you've got to say. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Here's Mbappe. Element of risk there. And he's to take the lead. Great defending. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Hernandez. Here's Mbappe. Will he play it in? Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, an example of how to press. For the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
That's an example of how to do it. Dealing with a corner. Will he play it in? Can they forge ahead? Marquisio. Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Well, that's an example of how to do it. Dealing with a corner. Opportunity it is. Big chance it is. Marquisio. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. And he has options available.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such
now without a way
just a change of pace.
Opportunity it is.
The end result was never in doubt.
Big chance it is.
And slots it
and there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Sydney Govou. Govou with the threat.
Here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And from there, the end result was never in doubt. But he just goes round the keeper and slots it home. Lovely finish.
Sydney Govou. Govou with the threaded defensive judgment. Iran is in here. Well, a chip that went awry.
Well, maybe it was the right option, but his technique let him down there.
Jesus Navas. Can they hit on the break? Showing good defensive judgment. De Jong. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Iran now. 10 minutes to go. Can they hit on the break? Promising sequence. In with a chance. And a goal! Oh, maybe the equaliser. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. 10 minutes to go. Promising sequence. In with a chance. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that's... Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And on the menu, live coverage of the Champions Finals. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Yeah, this will be a tougher test today, Derek.
Forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. Lukaku. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And on the menu, live coverage of the Champions Finals. How's it going to go, Stuart? 1-0.
Yeah, this will be a tougher test today, Derek. They need to be at their best, but I thought they were excellent last time out.
Lukaku. Leao. And now he must score. Piece of defending he had to score, and he does. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Overcooked that one. Joe Cole. Aloiran. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened.
Looks like a twisted knee from down here. You can just see him trying out. At the moment, he's carrying on.
Cheers to cook that one. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Plenty of options. And for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Looks like a twisted knee from down here. You can just see him trying out.
It's a splendid
At the moment,
from
he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Nice score. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Plenty of options. Into the box. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Firing it towards goal. Well, the bar. That's a splendid pass from Romelu Lukaku. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've
the
got to
corner
make sure
played
they
into
don't
the
let
box.
this slip.
Araujo. Firing it towards goal. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, no damage done. De Jong.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Well, able to survive that attacking push. Benassa. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Lukaku. De Jong. And take it away. Govou. Real chance. Can they slot it home? Well, able to survive that attacking push. Benassa. Lukaku. Rafael Leao. And take it away. Milik. Opportunity here. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Rafael Leao. Milik. Govou. A chance to opportunity here. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. A narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Govou. A chance to eat into the lead. Defending from the front. Possibilities here. To alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. Well underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. 3-1. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Lukaku! There to intercept. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here. So back underway at 3-1. Dembele on the ball. Delightful pass. Well, he moved into an illegal position.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the through ball, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
Dembele on the ball. Useful looking ball. And they could do damage. And it goes! Delightful pass. Well, he moved into an illegal position.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the through ball, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough. As you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic
useful looking ball.
No chance.
And they could do damage. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Plenty of support here. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. On to Govou. Can he put it away? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Plenty of support here. Cole. Dembele attack this. On to Govou. Can he put it away? Great reflex action. A fantastic goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game.
Current scoreline 4-2. Intercepted there. Cole. From promising attack, this.
As you can see, the visitors had much less of the
Great
ball.
reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save. Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
And intercepted there. Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
As you can see, the visitors have had much less of the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, it's a chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Govou. Dembele, and here's Dembele. Well, that pass easy on the eye. Just couldn't capitalise there. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Govou. And here's Dembele. Still alive. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. Govou. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. Well, the counter chance looks very real. All hands on deck. Govou. Regained possession. Dembele. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Of his opponent. All hands on deck. Analysis, it was good defending. Dembele. Well, possession ceded, and he's got the beating of his opponent. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Well, possession ceded. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Chiesa. Oh, lovely incisive pass. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. And now, Arkadiusz Milik. A very effective challenge put in. So a throw in here. It's going to be a double substitution. Oh, great piece of individual skill. So a half an hour remaining. Incisive pass by Govou. The end product just wasn't there. So a throw in here. It's going to be a double substitution. Oh, great piece of individual skill. And now Arkadiusz Milik. So a half an hour remaining. Pressure high up the pitch. Incisive pass by Govou. The end product just wasn't there. On the break. They need to get bodies back. Brolin. It looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. The ball with Chiesa. And now Arkadiusz Milik. Arkadiusz pressure high up the pitch. Dest. And back with Milik. Can they hit on the break? Benacer. They need to get bodies back. And it looked like an open road for them, but up a dead end. Firing it in. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few Arkadiusz Milik. Dest.
Well, here we can see it
And
again.
back with
and he
Milik.
does so well to skip beyond the defender. He just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
And now Milik. Firing it in. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. And into the last 20
Well, here
minutes.
we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. He just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
And he did well to cut it out. Cole. Good defending. Alawairan. And into the last 20 minutes. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Rafael Leao. And he did well to cut it out. Oh, great attacking play. Griezmann. Well, credit to him for... Alawairan. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Rafael Leao. Oh, great attacking play. Griezmann. Well, credit to him for...
Tactical beats.
Trying it, didn't miss by much. De Jong. And teammates around him. Trying it, didn't miss by much. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target.
De Jong.
It was a really poor attempt in the
And
end.
teammates around him. Griezmann. Ljungberg. De Jong.
Well, these fans are making
not
for
an
the
effort
exits now.
that will live
Their
long
team have
in
been
the
totally
memory.
outplayed
Well,
today. Defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really
Chiesa.
poor attempt in the end.
So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. Griezmann. Ljungberg. Takes the shot.
Well, these fans are making for the exits now. Their team have been
They'll repeat
totally
the trick.
outplayed today.
Corner again. Chiesa. Benacer. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. Antoine Griezmann in position at the far post. Well, nothing comes of it. And fine goalkeeping. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Govou. The supporters want to see him have a go. And there it is.
Ljungberg.
A goal. But will it be
Antoine Griezmann in position at the far post.
They haven't been at their best. Well, nothing comes of it. Joe Cole. Govou. The supporters want to see him have a go. And there it is, a goal.
Return to
But will it be purely a
And now they have
consolation
the
at
ball
this
back.
stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Frankie de Jong.
Sydney Govou.
Alawairan. Could be a chance to break here.
Return to Govou. And now they have the ball back.
decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Govou!
Frankie de
And a
Jong.
goalkeeper in great form.
He's
Alawairan.
just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Could be a chance to break here. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Oh, he's really opened them up here. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters. And a goalkeeper
Right,
in
Derek.
great
While the
form.
result is poor, and he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there.
Milik.
That is brilliant.
And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display...
To alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities
And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Govu.
A chance to eat into their lead.
Useful
And it
looking
goes
ball.
to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. And it goes.
That's what you call defending from the front.
Goal
Possibilities
after
here.
another. A highly impressive performance. Dembele.
On to Govu.
Can he put it away? There it is. A fantastic goal.
Useful
And no
looking
wonder
ball.
He's off
And they could do damage.
And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance. Oh, yes! Exactly
Dembele.
what they were hoping to produce.
On to Govu.
They've delivered.
Can he put it away? And now Milik.
There it is! A fantastic
in.
goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
A goal!
And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a
Govu. The supporters want to see him have a go.
Oh, yes! Exactly what they
And
were
there it
hoping to
is,
produce.
a goal.
They've delivered.
But will
the
it be
goal.
purely a consolation
And now
at this
Milik.
stage of the... Firing it in.
A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Govu.
The supporters want to see him have a go. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the...
Tactical beats.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Champions Finals coming right up. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, they need to bounce back today, Derek. They weren't quite good enough last time out.
And
They've
a
got to
warm
show more
welcome
energy
on what
here.
is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Champions Finals coming right up. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, they need to bounce back today, Derek. They weren't quite good enough last time out. They've got to show more energy
in the
here.
centre of midfield. And up front, Sidney Govou plays with Saïd Al-Owairan. This is how the visitors the lineup for the home team. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside David Alaba in central defence. Claudio Marchisio plays alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And up front, Sidney Govou plays with Saïd Al-Owairan. This is how the visitors will set up today. Edouard Mendy stands between the posts. Ivan Cordoba plays alongside Simon Kjær in central defence. Tim Cahill plays alongside Denis Zakaria in the centre of midfield. And in attack today, Saïd Al-Owairan starts with Kenny Dalglish. It has to be really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. Well, Saïd Al-Owairan is somebody who certainly can get in behind opposing defences. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts on what he might produce.
Well, he comes alive around the box. He's so good at backing into defenders, rolling away from them, and then getting off his shots quickly. He's so difficult.
It has to be really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. Mendy. He's driven in the corner. Cole. Well, still an issue here. A foul, but advantage played. And the keeper showing tremendous command. Advantage. And so a free kick here. Mendy. Govou. Now with Cole. And good pressure high up the pitch. A foul, but advantage played. But it didn't end up being a significant advantage. And so a free kick here. Al-Owairan. Govou. And good pressure high up the pitch. Well read to put an end to that attack. Could play it in. Al-Owairan. Govou. Al-Owairan. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure.
Well read to put an end to that attack. Al-Owairan! Oh, a goal! At a moment, the goalkeeper would like to forget all. Govou. Al-Owairan. Well, the ball rolling again. Can he put them in front? Line standing at 1-0. Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure.
Oh goodness, what's the keeper doing? Al-Owairan! Oh, a goal! At a moment, the goalkeeper would like to forget all about. On the ball, Zakaria. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Zakaria. Al-Owairan. Oh, there it is! A back and forth on the match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes. So underway again. On the ball, Zakaria. That made things level. Well read to ease the pressure. Zakaria. Al-Owairan. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Cahill. On to Dalglish. Terrific block. Did well to win the ball back. An effective challenge. Saïd Al-Owairan. Cahill. Marchisio. On to Dalglish. Terrific block. Sidney Govou. David, effective challenge. Frimpong. Jeremy Frimpong. Can they prize them open now? Jeremy Frimpong. Govou. Intercepting it intelligently. David Alaba. Messi. Frimpong. Now with Al Owairan. Jeremy Frimpong. Lionel Messi. Chance to put them in front. And can they prize them open now? Govou. Intercepting it intelligently. Frimpong. Messi. Now with Al Owairan. Alaba. De Jong. Lionel Messi. And the challenge to put them in their tracks. Dembele. Frimpong. Now what can they do from here? This is Alaba. Shot De Jong. Oh, and the challenge halts them in their tracks. Dembele. Claudio Marchisio. Now what can they do from here? Shot attempted. Oh, he saved it well.
Tactical beats.
And a warm welcome on what is a night.
Tactical beats.
And a warm welcome on what is a night. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And on the menu, live coverage of the Champions Finals. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, it won't be easy, Derek, but they need a win here. They just weren't at their best in the last match.
Well, the weather
I think we're gonna see a
forecasters
much
promised us an
improved display
agreeable
today.
day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And on the menu, live coverage of the Champions Finals. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, it won't be easy, Derek, but they need a win here.
taken short.
They just weren't at their best in the last match. I think we're going to see a
Nakata.
much improved display today.
Now with Jota. That's how to rob them of possession. On space for them here. Correa. Will it be? Kessié has it. Oh, fine stop. And foiled only by the
taken short.
crossbar.
Well, they won't come
Nakata.
closer than that. So unlucky
Now
not
with
to take the
Jota.
lead there.
That's how to rob them of possession. Well, today he'll certainly hope to remember fondly his 50th appearance for the club, Stuart.
Well, what a good sign he's proved to be.
Kessié has
His
it.
performances, his character, and his
And
ability
it might
have been
be.
excellent.
And
Hopefully the fans
foiled
will see more of
only
that
by
over
the
next couple of
crossbar.
years.
Can he play it in?
Well, they won't come closer than that. So unlucky not to take the lead there.
Well, in the end, it
Well,
was
today
rather
he'll certainly
straightforward
hope
for
to
the
remember
goalkeeper,
fondly
Stuart. His
Well, he has to
50th
do better
appearance
there.
for the club,
That's a
Stuart.
really poor finish. Well, what a good sign he's proved to be. His performances,
Correa.
his character, and his ability have been excellent.
The
Hopefully
attack
the fans will see
continues.
more of that
They're
over the
making
next couple of
considerable
years.
progress. Can he play it in? Timely intervention. Brolin. Well, in the end, it was rather straightforward for the goalkeeper, Stuart.
Well, he has to do better there. That's a really poor finish.
Dembele. Correa. Jeremy Frimpong. The attack continues.
Now
They're
with
making considerable progress. Timely intervention. He goes. Nicely saved. Frimpong. Who can he pick out? Dembele. Well, they just couldn't make it happen. Jeremy Frimpong. Now with Al-Owairan. Inside he goes. Nicely saved. Chance to do damage. Llorente. Who can he pick out? Oh, chance missed. Well, they just couldn't make it happen. Włodzimierz Smolarek. Chance to do damage. Llorente. Oh, big chance. Oh, chance missed. Nil-nil it remains.
Well, chances don't come much better than that. What a miss that is.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Thomas Brody. And that was a very fine read. Nil-nil it remains.
Well, chances don't come much better than that. What a miss that is.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. To say they're good value for the lead. Thomas Brody. So the match is restarted. And that was a very fine read. Carvajal. What a shocking pass, really. A real opening now. Can they forge ahead? They do. And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Now they're level again. The lead lasts. The match is restarted. 1-0 here. So a level contest. 1-1. What a shocking pass, really. His opponent. A real opening now. That miss, surely. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes. And the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. A level contest. 1-1. Beating his opponent. Can't miss, surely. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Well, maybe the equaliser. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Can they take advantage? Perfect challenge. Smolaric, can he finish? Oh, fine stop. And that's gone out of play. Great pressure to win the ball back. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Well, he's lost the ball. Can they take advantage? Smolaric, can he finish? Oh, fine stop. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Break here, and not quite going to plan for the home side. Work to do, Stuart.
Well, it's been a good game so far, and they've played a big part in that. But if they are to get back into this, they need to be more disciplined defensively. They've just been too open at times.
Good play by Smolaric, and saved by the keeper. So almost at the break here, and not quite going to plan for the home side. Work to do, Stuart.
Well, it's been a good game so far, and they've played a big part in that. But if they are to get back into this, they need to be more disciplined defensively. They've just been too open at times.
Well, it wasn't a simple play by Smolaric, and saved by the keeper. Favouring the short one. Short corner it is. Nakata. Oh, a strong hand on the ball. Capdevila. Looking for the angle. Well, it wasn't a simple save to make. Dembele on the ball. Favouring the short one. Excellent vision. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close,
Oh,
and it is offside.
On the ball.
Assistant got that absolutely right.
Smolaric. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Frimpong. Dembele on the ball. Dembele, excellent vision. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Smolaric. Torres. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. If you're wondering about stoppage time, Dembele. 1 minute to be added on. Well, he really read that brilliantly. The first half here comes to an end. Torres. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. The first half here comes to an end. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Good goalkeeping. It's with Petit. Couldn't keep the ball. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Beautifully weighted ball. Correa. Chance for Torres. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Disappointing pass. It's with Petit. I think most couldn't keep the ball. Pretty happy with this man's display. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given.
Looked lively, created plenty of chances, and rewarded for his industry with that key goal. Hopefully he can keep that momentum going into the second half now.
Aloiran now. Disappointing pass. Petit. Dembele. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, he's had a good first half, hasn't he? Looked lively, created plenty of chances, and rewarded for his industry with that key goal. Hopefully he can keep that momentum going into the second half now. Attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from them so far.
Dembele, and having to soak up a bit of pressure again here. Well, they get themselves level. And here's Cole. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Space.
Well, the visitors, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession, but their counter-attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from them so far. And it's a great to soak up a bit of pressure again here.
Well, they get themselves level here.
It's a marvellous goal.
And it's level again here. Search of space. Back in the net. And a debut goal to boot. It doesn't get much better. better than that.
Well, let's have another look. It's a wonderful bit of interplay to start the move off, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Tremendously strong. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Brody. Ronald Araujo. And winning it back. Good work to regain possession. Fernando Torres. Smolarek. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Smolarek. Based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. And Fatma Dembele. Good work to regain possession. And going short with it. Torres. Can he put them ahead? Smolarek. Oh, yes! And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Nakata comes and going short with it. Torres. Can he put them ahead? Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Petit. Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Nakata comes away with the ball. Now with Al-Owairan. Petit. Using all his defensive acumen to cover that. Now with Al-Owairan. Hidetoshi Nakata. Now Correa. Cole. Thomas Brody. Al-Owairan. In with a chance. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Against the post. Well, that's the end of that for now. Hidetoshi Nakata. Now Correa. Almost at full time, and this is not really what the home fans had in mind. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts as always.
Well, they're still in with a chance here, but can they produce one more big moment
in with a
before
chance.
the end? Mind you, this
and
has
he's
been
fired
a
it
really good
against
game.
the post. Well, that's the end of that for now. Thomas Brody. Now with Cole. Well, almost at full time, and this is not really what the home fans had in mind. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts as always.
Well, they're still in with a chance here, but can they produce one more big moment before the end? Mind you, this has been a really good game.
Could be a chance to break here. Thomas Brody. And now with Cole. Defending. Mendy.
Well, this game is far from over.
De Jong.
They'll probably get one
Giving
more
the ball
big
away
chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Nakata. Could be a chance to break here. Let's see if something comes of this. An alert piece of defending. Did his job.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Al-Owairan. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Safe pair of hands. Did his job. Hidetoshi Nakata. Mendy. Correa. Well, still time for them to level it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response. So it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Hidetoshi Nakata. Correa. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response. Their opponents. So the current scoreline has been added on. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters. Joan Capdevila. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters. Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is our continuing coverage of the Champions Finals. What might we see today, it's great to be with you,
Thanks, Derek,
and no
as always.
problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is our continuing coverage of the Champions Finals. What might we see today, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
This might have potential. Crossing into the middle. Just too much loft. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Champions Finals coming right up. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, thanks,
and good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Champions Finals coming right up. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to...
Is it going to be? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Opportunity.
Well, not allowed to continue. He had drifted into the onside position.
Well, if he takes a step back to the ball and then
So
spins
the match
in
is
behind, he'll
restarted.
be onside.
1-0 here.
He does know where the space is.
Well, it is a special day for this fellow as he brings up the 300 mark in terms of appearances for the club, and he'd better enjoy. He's got the right idea with that pass.
Well, not allowed to continue. He had drifted into the offside position.
Well, if he takes a step back to the ball and then spins in behind, he'll be onside. But he does know where the space is.
Well, it is a special day for this fellow as he brings up the 300 mark in terms of appearances for the club, and he'd better enjoy the moment.
Well, what a good signing he's turned out to be. He's been a top player on the field. He's had a good influence in the dressing room and the fans.
Opportunity here, Stuart. And a goal! The quick 1-2. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And on the menu, live coverage. Cahill! Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And on the menu, live coverage. Cahill! Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. Dembele. The line-up then. Must be! Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. And now the delivery. Mikel Merino. Said Al-Owairan. Dembele. Cole. Cahill. Nicely timed tackle. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Dembele. Mikel Merino. Said Al-Owairan. Players pushing forward with options available. Cole! They got a good pass. Cole. A chance for them to provide a test. Nicely timed tackle. Corner. Dembele to deliver it accurately. Well, not cleared away completely. Danger averted for now. Bears pushing forward with options available. Brolin. Cole! He got a good palm on it. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And the pass, a good one. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, not cleared away completely. Danger averted for now. Said Al-Owairan is somebody who certainly can get in behind opposing defences. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts on what he might produce.
Well, he's one of those players you want the ball to go to. He's such an exciting player.
A good one.
And most importantly, he's very effective, as his goal-scoring record tells us.
And very deftly cut out. Joe Cole. Well, Said Al-Owairan is somebody who certainly can get in behind opposing defences. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts on what he might produce.
Well, he's one of those players you want the ball to go to. He's such an exciting player. And most importantly, he's very effective, as his goal-scoring record tells us.
Dembele. Joe Cole. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. And successfully cut out. Al-Owairan. And reading it absolutely superbly. Jeremy Frimpong. It's with Mikel Merino. Joao Cancelo. Dembele. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Forward with purpose. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Al-Owairan. Not out of the woods and yet. Reading it absolutely superbly. The keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Joao Cancelo. Another great challenge on the ball. Kick here. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy
and
it's
the Bears
late.
moving the ball forward
card.
with purpose. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Not out of the woods yet. Brolin. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Now, options are plenty. Another great challenge. Free kick here. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Brolin, and with that, the attack fizzles out. Now, options are plenty. And it might be. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. This. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Dembele. Frimpong. Brolin. Dembele. Magnificent promising possession, this. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Benzema. Dembele. Frimpong. Al-Owairan. Brolin. Risk there, but he's won the ball. Magnificent defending. Dembele. Benzema. Just cutting off the supply. Al-Owairan. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Dembele. Cole. A terrific piece of goalkeeping. Just cutting off the supply. Not messing around with that clearance. Rudiger. On to Cahill. It has to be. And it goes. The opening goal in this contest. Cole. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. What sort of response will we see from them now? Trying to pick out a teammate. Not messing around with that clearance. Rudiger. Al-Owairan. On to Cahill. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Goes. The opening goal in this contest. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Son. Cole. Benzema. Al-Owairan. He's blocked it. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Son. Son. That's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Benzema! He's blocked it! Oh, so near, off the post. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Alawairan. De Jong. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And the ball is moving again, with the Bears looking to build upon what was a positive first half performance. This looks dangerous from Cole. Alawairan. De Jong. Well, highly inventive, and it wasn't. And the ball is moving again, with the Bears looking to build upon what was a positive first half performance. Bruno Guimaraes. This looks dangerous from Cole. Dembele. And on to Cole. Alawairan. De Jong. Well, highly inventive, and it wasn't far away. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, I don't think anyone can complain about Tim Cahill's contribution so far. And on to Cole.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave him the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant...
Could be! No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. Well, I don't think anyone can complain about Tim Cahill's contribution so far. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant...
Could be! No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. Firing is in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Rolling. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Firing is in. Determined defending. Must be. And how well the keeper did.
Exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Both substitutes have been getting ready. Will come on at the same time. Has a go. Well, couldn't keep it. Well, the counter chance looks very real.
That's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
And collected. Both substitutes have been getting ready. Will come on at the same time. Has a go. Well, couldn't keep it. Cole. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Oh, what an opportunity. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Cole. Alawairan now. Well, plenty of pass. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Said Al-Owairan. Rolling! Well, plenty of pass. There, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Rolling. In behind for him to chase. And they were there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Cole. Well, a crucial intervention inside the Rolling. In behind for him to chase. Alawairan. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Wide. Good strike. a crucial intervention inside the box.
Nakata. Must take the lead here.
Alawai
Oh, he's been denied. And they remain just together.
Fractionally
Well,
wide.
that's a good save, but
strike.
really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance. Well, these players must be motivated. The crowd have been great. Can they now get the winner?
The referee knew that was
Nakata.
foul play, but advantage it is.
Must take the lead here.
Tremendously strong
Oh,
in
he's
the
been
tackle.
denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there.
Cahill.
That's a big chance. Well, these players must be motivated. The crowd have been great. Can they now
Work
get the
from the
winner?
Bears to win back possession. The referee knew that was foul play, but
Opportunity to take the
advantage
lead.
it is.
Oh, the keeper made
Tremendously
it look routine.
strong
It
in the
was anything
tackle.
but.
Well, the referee letting them continue, but now it's going to be a booking.
He
Cahill.
tried to play the advantage. He was always going to come back to that challenge.
Outrageously good piece of defending on
Good
the
work from the Bears to win back possession.
Pure class.
Opportunity to take the lead.
Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but.
Moments in the dying embers. Well, the referee letting them continue, but now it's going to be a booking.
Well, he tried to play the advantage,
Really
but he was always going to come back to that challenge.
To make sure nothing
Outrageously
untoward
good
happened.
piece of defending on the line. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch
Tim
it
Cahill.
perfectly, and didn't he just?
Walker. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will
read
it
that
prove
brilliantly
decisive
at
here?
the
Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Breaking at pace. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Cahill. Walker. Just 10 minutes to go. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Al-Owairan. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation. Attacking, though they looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Just 10 minutes to go.
Rovino.
Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Can they take advantage? They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be.
Oh, that was begging to be put
Dembele,
home.
but the goalkeeper has it.
Rovino.
Well, that was a good save, and it's kept
Far
them in
from
it,
the
but
ideal
they
pass,
had
you've
Hang
got
on
to
a
say.
minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding.
Can they take advantage?
Oh, that was begging to be put
here.
home.
But the goalkeeper has it.
And the break looks on.
Now delivering that deep
Well, that was a good save, and it's kept them in it, but they had to do
Hang
that.
on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now?
Well, the electronic board showing one
Plenty of
additional
support
minute.
here. Bodies forward and the break looks on.
Now delivering that deep cross, and that is the end of the game. It
couldn't
goes into the
capitalise
history
there.
books as a home defeat.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now?
Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute.
Outrageously good
And that
piece
is the end of the
defending
game.
on
It
the
goes
line.
into the history books as a home
Moment of pure
defeat.
class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? Outrageously good piece of defending on the line. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Tactical beats.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Champions Finals coming right up. How's it going to go, Stuart? Oh, good-looking run. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Champions Finals coming right up. How's it going to go, Stuart? Oh, good-looking run. The line-up then for the hosts. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. David Alaba plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Miguel Marino plays with Ousmane Dembele in the wide positions. And up front, Thomas Brolin plays with Saïd Al-Owairan. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And this is the initial 11. The line-up then for the hosts. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. David Alaba plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Joe Cole plays with Ousmane Dembele in the wide positions. And up front, Thomas Brolin plays with Saïd Al-Owairan. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Hugo Lloris is the goalkeeper. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And up front today is Moise Kean. Strong but fair tackle. Teammates available. Ball. They might be in. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Did his job. Just made sure nothing came of that. Well, if you're looking for a technically proficient footballer, look no further than Frenkie de Jong. Stuart, what do you think we might see from him in this game?
Well, Derek, we know his movement is very clever, but it's that speed of that movement.
Strong but fair tackle.
So many problems.
Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Safe pair of hands. Did his job. Well, if you're looking for a technically proficient footballer, look no further than Frenkie de Jong. Stuart, what do you think we might see from him in this game?
Well, Derek, we know his movement is very clever, but it's the speed of that movement that causes defenders so many problems. He's got great pace, he gets 1v1 against the goalkeepers, and nobody can recover.
Plenty of support here. And successfully cut out. And Dembele's given it away. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Moving into the advanced position. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Couldn't grab hold of it. It's got to be. Plenty of support here. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. And Dembele's given it away. So underway Kean. 1-0 to score. Can they forge ahead? Couldn't grab hold of it. Saïd Al-Owairan. It's got to be. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Dembele. So underway again here. 1-0 to score. Really vital interception. Saïd Al-Owairan. A delicious piece of skill. On the offensive. Martinelli. Dembele. Cutting in. What can he do from this position? That was needed. Really vital interception. Thomas Brolin. A delicious piece of skill. Martinelli. Chiesa. Just the tackle that was needed. Thomas Brolin. They can breathe that bit more easily. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Chiesa. Oh, Chiesa! Brolin. And there it is, the goal they wanted for They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
But the crowd sensing this.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Body on the line. De Jong. There it is. Brolin. A goal to reduce the arena and give them hope that they can turn this round. Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming from here.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Body on the line. De Jong, Miguel Marino. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
time here. Can they stop it going in? And holding on to it at the second time of asking.
To say the fans were hoping for a little bit better than this. Miguel Marino.
Well, it's been a good game, but they've been second best in a couple of
Taking it
areas.
away.
That needs to change in the second half, otherwise it's going to be a disappointing result for them.
Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Real chance.
Well, inching towards half-time, and probably fair to say the fans were hoping for a little bit better than this. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a good game, but they've been second best in a couple of key areas. That needs to change in the second half, otherwise it's going to be a disappointing result for them.
Really
Just
vital
looking for the right moment
for that final pass. Real chance. Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hitting the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
Federico Chiesa.
Well, no
Dembele on the
surprise
ball.
there. The hosts have enjoyed most of the possession, but their attacking players been too
Really
slow.
vital
Mainly
interception
due to a
here.
lack of movement of the front players. At some point, they have to threaten space in behind the defenders. Otherwise, they're going to lose this.
Well, let's see if they can win the ball back and do something with it. Dembele.
Well, no surprise
With
there. The
Miguel
hosts have
Marino.
enjoyed most of the possession, but their attacking players been too slow.
there
Mainly
it
due
is,
to
the
a lack of
half-time
movement of the
whistle.
front players. At some point, they have to threaten the space in behind the defenders. Otherwise, they're going to lose this.
Well, let's see if they can win the ball back and do something with it. Dembele. So back underway. It's
With
an
Miguel
intriguing
Marino.
second half in prospect. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Cole. Now with De Jong. So back
De Jong.
underway, and an intriguing
Now with
second half in
Alderweireld.
prospect. Brolin. Well, high quality defending. Able to skip past his man. Cole. Now with De Jong. De Jong. Brolin. Now with Alderweireld. The equaliser. But oh, what an impact! And foiled only by the crossbar. Brolin. No, high quality defending. Well, nothing untoward. Able to skip past his man.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. And you have to say they're a bit unfortunate. But they do need to finish off one of
Brolin.
these chances.
This could be
It's
the
a really
equaliser.
open flow to the
But
game.
oh, what an
End-to-end
impact!
start.
And foiled
Can he put it
only
away?
by the crossbar.
Blocking it.
And still a chance. Player in the way again. Well, nothing untoward happened.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. And you have to say they're a bit unfortunate. But they do need to finish off one of these chances.
Yes, a really open flow to the game.
And they look as though they want
End-to-end
to make
stuff.
this move count.
Can he put it away? Blocking it. And still a chance. Player in the way again. Can they square the game? Oh, a goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this! Well, it has taken a Herculean effort for them to get back to level pegging under these trying circumstances.
They look as though they want to make this move count.
Alderweireld. Can they square the game? Regain possession. They've done it! Quite the comeback, this! Well, it has taken a Herculean effort for them to get back to level pegging under these trying circumstances. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Regain possession. Gabriel Martinelli. De Jong. Needs an accurate cross. Brolin. Behind the net. Really
Well, that
digging
takes
in
the
at
wind
back.
out of their sails. Great
Still the
defending.
opportunity. Must be. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Gabriel Martinelli. Cole. It needs an accurate cross. Will he find the net? Really digging in at the back.
looking
Still
for the
the
goal that would
opportunity.
put them ahead.
Must be.
he read
Well,
that
the keeper
brilliantly at the
reacted
back.
magnificently. Cole. Now what can they do from here? Frankie de Jong. Hang on, passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Alderweireld. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. And on to Cole. Said Alderweireld. Return to Alderweireld.
Oh, they've lost it. Now, what can they do from here? There's 20 minutes remaining. Hang on
now
to the ball. Moise Keane. Al-Owairan. Could be a chance to break here. And on to Cole.
An example of a counter-attack that went
Said
nowhere.
Al-Owairan. Return to Al-Owairan. Jeremy Frimpong. Oh, they've lost it. Using space on the opposite flank now. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Promising attack this. Moise Keane.
Supporters think it's on.
Could be a chance to break
Real
here.
defensive commitment there. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere.
Dembele. Jeremy Frimpong. Using space
Moise
on the opposite
Keane.
flank now.
Can he do it?
Promising
Oh, it was
attack
a
this.
crucial challenge.
Well, the supporters think it's on. A real defensive commitment there. Mikel Merino. Dembele. Thomas Brolin.
A real opening now. Oh, denied by
Moise
the keeper.
Keane.
Well, what more can you say?
Can he do
That's
it?
goalkeeping at its very
Oh,
best.
it was a crucial challenge.
So a personnel change then.
Well, this is a big moment.
Mikel
and
Merino.
don't these fans know it?
Thomas Brolin.
A real opening now. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
So a personnel change then.
Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Dembele.
Well, not an effort for his own personal scrapbook. Oh, great vision. Al-Owairan.
Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Sloppy pass.
Dembele.
That's a pass of high quality. Well, not an effort for his own personal scrapbook.
Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat.
Oh, great
but
vision.
failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
A sloppy pass. 5 minutes remaining. On the attack, is there to be
that's
late
a pass
drama?
of high quality. Well, he was on his own.
Al-Owairan.
He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, crucial
And
tackle.
just 5 minutes
Brilliant.
remaining. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Al-Owairan. Al-Owairan. Here's Keane. Brolin.
Well, it could be on for him here.
1 minute
Oh,
of stoppage
crucial
time has
tackle.
been added on.
Brilliant. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball.
Al-Owairan.
They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time.
Here's Keane.
Joao Cancelo.
1 minute of stoppage time has been added on.
Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Foden must take the lead here. Ball is loose. Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end. So away they go again. The first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it.
Throw in. The pass could have been better.
Foden must take the lead here. Ball is loose. Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So
Chiesa.
athletic.
Well, tremendous block. And they do like to press whenever they can.
And out for a
I
throw-in.
have to say,
The
these
pass
fans
could have
are
been
doing
better.
everything to drive their team forward here.
Plenty of options.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate.
Well, not cleared away
Chiesa.
completely. Well, tremendous block. Bodies forward, and the break looks on.
Well, I have to say, these fans are doing everything to drive their team forward here.
Plenty of options. Dembele. Excellent defending. The delivery from Dembele.
Well, not cleared away completely. Oh, splendid skill. Bodies forward and the break looks on. But fair play, that goes down as a very good recovery. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Dembele. Excellent defending. Dembele. Oh, splendid skill. But fair play, that goes down as a very good recovery. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Mendy. Cole. Now with Brolin. Dembele. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. This is Alaba. Federico Chiesa. Mendy. Cole. Time in extra time. Now with Brolin. It's got to be. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Well, who is going to come out on top? Let's see if we find out in the second period of extra time. Well, visionary passing and in by Dembele. Well, who is going to come out on top? Let's see if we find out in the second period of extra time.
So easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, visionary passing and in by Dembele. Decisive here.
Well, as you can see, this is a great pass from Foden, and he makes the finish look so easy.
Not a great
what
pass.
a good goal that is.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. And a goal! Not a great pass. Into the seat stuff. And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, he has teammates around him. The game for you. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. Tackle. And a goal! To square the game! Into the seat stuff. And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Not the pass he had in mind. Chiesa. And a strong tackle. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here's another look, and you can see...
Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away.
Brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great
pass he had in mind. Well, Chiesa. Near the end. Will he finish? Might well be the decider. The goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now?
Chances on. Can they put it away? And here's Cole. Well, it looks so threatening, but the danger averted. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now? They'll need to get over that quickly.
But it just seems in this game he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way. This could be the equaliser. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Yes, Derek, it was a tight game between two very good sides, but they lost concentration late on, and it's cost them dearly. They'll need to get over that quickly.
But it just seems in this game he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way. It's got to be. And a goal! Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the...
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the...
Tactical beats. Tactical beats. Tactical beats. Tactical beats.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Champions finals coming right up. How do you see it panning out, Stuart? And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Champions finals coming right up. How do you see it panning out, Stuart? Oh, that's a fine create something? Well, the supporters think it's on. Just can't get it past him. Taken short. Can he deliver it with accuracy? De Jong.
A very
No
good
degree
tackle.
of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Dembele. Oh, that's a fine save. Mbappe. Plenty of support here. Taken short. Mbappe, he'll be disappointed. De Jong. Oh, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Dembele. And that is how to beat the opponent. The keeper making
Plenty of support here.
Well away from danger. On the pass by Mbappe, he'll be disappointed.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the
Dembele.
goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
And that is how to beat your opponent. The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Oh, that's a pass of high quality.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit.
Top-class
What a
defending.
brilliant save that was.
Dembele. Said Al-Owairan. Oh, that's a pass of high quality for them here. Will he finish? Cool. And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited
Top-class
lead.
defending.
It had been coming. Said Al-Owairan. Oh, making high pressing work for them here. Will he finish? And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming.
Tactical beats.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is real chance. It has to be. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is real chance.